Good morning, everyone, and welcome to some Escape from Tarkov on a Friday. Sorry, Saturday morning. Uh, Early here. It's the 5:30 Pacific because my puppy decided to get up 30 minutes earlier than normal. So here we are, a little earlier than normal. We're going to continue working through our mid-wipe start of Escape from Tarkov. Should still be the snow event going on too, so we've got that to look forward to, question mark. And I need to kill 5 scavs without body armor, so that's on woods. It's one of my least favorite tasks. um, Basically all the Jaeger tasks just make me cringe, because why would anyone do that? 30, 47, 15, 32. So yeah, let's try not to run into any PMCs, because it probably won't go well for me. Let's the buddy up. I don't think that's a good idea. Idea who that is. Real imaginative here. This guy's name is Pornhub. Alright, I'm just gonna go. This is just gonna get worse. Go. Don't worry about that. I'm taking garbage gear because we're just there to kill scabs. So, if PMCs really want to kill me, they can. But I will say I do have 8 rounds of flechette in my shotgun, so I can at least make them pay before they kill me. Because most of the time I'm going to be running around without armor trying to kill scabs. I do have armor on, and I wear it until we get to a place where there are scavs that I reach out and touch at long range, because that's what makes the most sense. Normally I go to the village, and this is actually a pretty easy task to do, but we have the current special event with bonfires, and for some reason every time I go to the village it's empty. There's no scavs there, which makes it really hard to do this particular mission. Unless I want to go someplace where there's a whole bunch of scavs at close range with no armor, which I'm trying to avoid. So I'm kind of stuck on this particular mission. Have been for about 2 days now, which it's a little annoying. But what are we going to do? Play the game. There are other places I could go where I can maybe get this done, where there are scavs that I can engage at long range, but then we get into the same spot, that because I'm trying to get not only get kills without body armor, but we also have to get kills outside of 40 meters. So I'm trying to get 2 birds in 1 stone. It's usually a smart way to do these particular Jaeger quests, is to try to double up on them. Not having any luck finding scavs in the usual places that I go to get this quest done. So give this another try. Then I might switch to something else. I'm also a little stuck because I do need the director's key. I don't have the director's key either. Yet. So I can also go in as a scav and try to find the director's key. There's a couple places it's most likely to spawn. And at this point, most people are not gonna figure out where the heck you are. It's best spawn. Trying to do here. Make the best of it. So I do have some flechette rounds. Try to make this a little better, but it's it'll be challenging if I get to that village and there's no. No scabs there. As long as there's snow, there's still the event. Trying to get to the abandoned village. Or not. Through the abandoned village to do the regular scav village. Trying to avoid might be a PMC right there. No, this is good. Push through here. Try to get that guy. Range. Comes back here. Part of it is I'm very vulnerable because I've had to take off my stupid armor.
save me!
It gets me a kill without armor. It does not. Oh, with my right. But, you know, still a kill without armor. Big deal. We're making some progress. Now these Jaeger quests, even though they're a pain, are good for a couple of reasons. Number one, they usually come with some really high XP, which I really could use right here. I love. Probably could not be looting this, probably. Lots of PMCs down here. Use some food and there's usually some high ticket items in here. I need that for therapist. But no matter what, we're getting that out. That's nice. Okay. Sure, I can put my armor to backpack time comes. Just put that up there for now. Somebody took the vehicle extract. Have a problem. Let's see. Vehicle extract is gone. Back to the outskirts. I'm now not on my side. out with that no matter what. Morphine out either way. Here is straight up whatever I've found in scab runs, so I'm not really worried about that here. I don't like to die just to die because it's not very right. I'm surprised someone took so have one option, one way to get out. As well. Using metabolism here for a very likely die. Preferably with the same as go I had last time, just no scabs. This village during this event. Okay. Alright. The hard way. Across the map. Try to get some scabs on the outskirts on the way out. I just have to try to do other missions right now. What is this? Player. Really good raid, huh? It's better than my raid, so we're switching. I'd like to hear the story here, how this happened. Have that much left on it. scavs. Mechanic. Road. Stuff over here. $7. That's not a small amount of money. Let's do that there. Chance to kill some scavs on the way out. Map seems quiet. We know at least one person left by vehicle extract. Min-max here because I'm probably going to die. So let's take the cheaper helmet. We'll leave the helmet that's insured here out in the middle of nowhere. Highly unlikely anybody's going to come across that helmet. Ability to take my armor and put it into my rig. Backpack. Time goes. Alright, let's see. Paddles or something. Yummy beans. Player scavs out here, so right now a bit more tricky. never know when I'm going to come across a scab in this area. Checkpoint there. Hopefully we can find a scab with that checkpoint. Like it's meant to be. At least one scab along this wall here. Random. Scab kills. I'm not armed. This is a very sketchy place where anything and everything can happen. Especially with player scabs. too many uncertainties when I'm running solo to hang out there. Right, killed one scav without armor. So, yeah, I guess I'm slowly working my way downtown. But one scav per raid is not going to cut it for that particular quest. But let's look at the positives. We did get a painkiller for therapists. That's good. That means I only need to manufacture 3 now, when I eventually can, or find manufacture 2, or find 2 more. So let's take care of that first things first here. We've got an MRE, which we can put in here for later. I probably should have saved the Ariska, but it's okay. I can make those as needed. It's not really a big deal that I ate one. This is some decent ammo here. It's not. Yeah, we did get some XP. Did get some stuff done. Not as much as I would like. But you know what? That's Tarkov for you. Never know how it's going to go. Now, theoretically, I could kill scavs without body armor on any map. So, I could take the same loadout and then just go to woods or customs or something like that and do the same thing. So, it's that. So we got some good stuff out of that raid. I'm not going to complain. But what I really need to do is I really need to, first of all, I need to sell some stuff. We're at that time when the stash is getting unmanageable, and I need to just cut bait on some things. It's always a game of what am I going to sell now that I'm going to need later. Okay, now what that does is lets me take these guns off, which are relatively small stash-wise. Take some big guns, put them on my body so I have more room. You have too many. A little bit more room. And then we could do a scav run looking for the director's key. So let me look it up. And I'll do this on stream, so I could just show you how. Tarkov director's key. This is the wiki. Okay. Pretty sure there was one spawn. Key can be used to stop. Okay. used to have a spawn. Unless they just changed that. Oh, shoot. It used to have a regular spawn in Big Red, but it doesn't look like it has it anymore. Maybe they got rid of it. Would figure that they would do that just to make things a little bit more miserable. Okay, the only thing I could do is I could get a green tea, which would give me what I need to trade for it. So do I go someplace where I can try to find the green tea as a scav, or do I try to poke around Big Red and see if I can find it? The other thing to do is you could go as a PMC and hope that someone else has unlocked it, and then you could go in and get the key. So there's a couple of ways we could skin this cat. But I feel like we should make a try on woods to see if we could find that tea. So let's go do that. Okay, got a shotgun. I've got good rig. Good rig on. I've got, looks like a good backpack. My scav rep should be getting up there, a lot higher than it was when I started this a week ago. Now, if I wasn't playing solo, I guarantee one of my buddies would have the director's key. But right now I am. So we're just going to play it, you know, kind of realistic, right? Because if I was really a PMC, I wouldn't have a buddy that I could say, hey, buddy, you got that director's key? Oh, yeah. Let's go, buddy. I'm not saying I wouldn't use it if I did have a friend that was available. But no one's online right now that could have the key, so I usually have it by now. Usually you find it on customs pretty early as a scav, usually, almost always. But if I could just find the green tea, then I have enough stuff, I believe, to trade for it. I am of the opinion that some of these keys, they should probably just give you a cash option to buy. Like, make it 100,000 to buy the director's key, because it's not. That's that's more than I would pay if I had access to the flea market and I could just buy the stuff. So it does give you a penalty if you buy it, but it still doesn't lock you into where you're stuck. I am next to a minefield. If you happen to spawn near this area, don't be afraid to stop by, because sometimes there's good food in here. Not this time. Alright, 22 minutes in raid. And of course I have the ubiquitous buckshot in my gun. Alright, that's fine. There's a couple places where I might find the green tea. Go check. So we've got the shotgun. We've got a Blackrock rig, which is nice. We've got water. We should try to save that if we can. And we've got a useless grenade. A smoke grenade is just horrible. They really should nerf it so it's actually viable. It doesn't really do anything. There's not enough smoke. It's supposed to be like either a distraction device or a device that ooh, I bet. Okay. Got this black rock, so I can just get rid of this useless grenade. Got this black rock, so I can just pretty much take everything here. Okay. Alright. Useful attachments. Ooh. Okay. Silencer. Light. I'm not too proud. Egg. Alright, and an apple juice. Okay. Let's go. This also makes me more confident that I might get to Sawmill, and there actually might be some stuff. But Sawmill is also one of the places where you can find the green tea. It's actually a more likely chance to get it because it's a harder area for scavs to get into, PMCs to get into. Always check this medical bag. This bag up here, usually you can find some good medical stuff, or plates in this case. Before we go in there, tidy this up so we can get some bigger things. Wow, black rocks carry so much stuff. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Alright. See if there's anything in the warehouse here. Oh, and there's Tarkov. Yep. That was a PMC, I'm almost certain. No, another scav. Another scav killed me. Oh. My guess would be because of... Wait, no. This is... Why would a scav... Raid ended early extraction. Killed in action. By another scav. Why... Oh well. That's Tarkov for us, right? Pretty much. I love it here. Wasn't a player. It was a scav. There's no reason for a scab to shoot me. Unless it was a guard. That's probably what that was. Well, shoot. Okay. Alright, so what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? That's the question. Back out to kill scabs? That's a good question. What should we do? First, we're going to you can just sell some stuff. Got way too much stuff. Fence milk, that's just money. Fuel conditioner, I could get later. Plexiglass, get later. Tempted to sell this lab key card. Probably use the money now. Hold on to it for now. So the things are quest items. Useful items later. Alright, well, a little bit of money. Make up for my scav run being a disaster. Going back in. Kill scabs without body armor. Is that what we're doing? Legitimate question. Well, that one scab did shoot me. Okay. Right. So he did hit me with a little buckshot, but it didn't get through my armor. Okay, so let's look at our task. Unprotected and dangerous on woods. I guess I'm going back to woods. I'm stuck on a couple items and we're just gonna have to just power through it. Because look, here, if I do this unprotected, just look at the tasks. If I do this unprotected, it gives me almost a full level of XP. It's worth doing. This gives a lot of XP. I'd love to get this done. Okay, I guess we're going back to woods. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Let's go back to woods. For that rig, we're probably gonna give it to the next guy. Let's see. Labs, you know. lobby is not that bad. I mean, even this guy, the level 37, is manageable. So let's just go. Alright, we're going to have to get more creative. So I'm going to bring up our map. Might have to do some things we don't like to do, like going in close range with body armor, without body armor. Just try to knock out these kills. Don't love it, but don't see a way around it right now because of the event. The event makes things hard because normally without the event you can go to the abandoned village, which is a pretty easy place to just go and snipe some scavs at longer range. So we're going to have to see where we spawn, and then we're going to have to try to just find some creative ways to kill scavs without body armor. That means it might get messy, increases the chance that we're going to die. But you know what? We're just using gear that we borrowed anyways, so not worry about it. Maybe I just go crazy aggressive and go against my playstyle a little bit and see if we can get these 5 kills. Feel like we can get something done today. Got yeah, about another hour to play, and then we'll have to wrap it up today. Busy day with a lot of stuff to do because we are actually moving in 35 days. We are moving a third of the way across the country, so I need to pack up my house. Now, probably I would say 40% of my packing has already been done. Because we had to show our house that we live in to sell it to pay for the new house. So theoretically, we should be fine. But it's still a lot to get done. And we still have to actually buy our new house. My wife is going to go look at houses this weekend, and she's actually flying out last minute to where we want to move and going to look at houses by herself because we have dogs, so somebody has to stay with the dogs. Plus, it's very expensive to fly at the last minute. I think normally you could get to this place by about for about $400 if you buy stuff in advance, but I think it was close to 800. Okay, all right. Not a horrible place for us to spawn in, actually. Our extracts, outskirts again. Okay. Let's keep our body armor on for the moment. Some people, when they do this quest, just like to come in naked, but then you're very vulnerable to PMCs. I There's a PMC over here. Hurt each other, and we're in a stand-up. Fire? He's got a shotgun. I think he knows where I am.
Goddamn traitor! We got a fucking rat! Kill him!
forgot where I was. Oh well. Not much we could do about that one. Player profile. Yeah, level 49. This kills are no, this is legit. This is a legit player, and he didn't know where I was at first. I probably should have shot at him when I had the chance. But he's got heavy armor on. He would have wiped me out either way. So, you know what? Maybe he's using cheats. We'll just report him just in case. You never know. Well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Sometimes, I mean, that guy was a level 50. Beating up on me, a little Timmy, so it is what it is. I probably could have backed out, maybe. But hey, that's okay. These things happen. Put a lot of holes in me. So GG, GG buddy. I'm still gonna report you just in case. It might be sketchy. Nothing personal. I do that to everybody that kills me, just because it doesn't hurt. This is my theory. It doesn't hurt, and I don't think that guy was cheating. But on the off chance that he was, then we'll take a look at him and see if there were any cheats. Right? Doesn't hurt to find out, right? If someone's cheating. Alright, let's do a run then. 2 minutes. Okay, so the question is, do I go for the green tea? See, let me explain what we're trying to do here. So, we need the director's key. So the director's key is here. Oh, I need squash too. Well, I have the green tea. And I can get the crackers by just buying them. Okay, so that gives me... I just need squash. I need 2 squashes. Which are even harder to find than the green tea. Maybe I just do a scav run to try to find the director's key. Because there are a couple spawns. There used to be a couple spawns where you could find the director's key. So I could check those. Although they're no longer in the wiki. So that makes me wonder, maybe they got taken out this wipe? Who knows? Alright. In any event, I hope you enjoy that crappy Gornus day and the because he's a level 50. Killing me does nothing for him. Like, nothing. There's no quests really that involve killing scavs if you're level, or players if you're at a level 50. He just wanted to be a jerk, which is fine. I mean, he's just playing the game. I shouldn't even call him a jerk, right? Oh, dogs, you're so wet. Hold on 1 second, guys. Be right back. That's something we'll deal with later. Okay, so do we? I think it's more likely that we go to customs and try to find the key. So let's try to go through customs. There's a couple places where the director's key is more likely to spawn. And we'll try to check out some of those locations to see if we can find the director's key. Don't have a lot to work with here. We've got a Mosin, we've got a bank robber, and a satchel sports bag. So not a lot to work with here, especially since I absolutely hate the Mosin. Some people like the Mosin. I'm not one of them. Well, there we go. My audio is way too low. Sorry, guys. Must have touched it when I was taking my headset off. So we got, let's see. We've got probably just time for this scav run. Then we'll call it a little bit early this morning. Frustrating morning of Tarkov. What a surprise. Oh, yeah. This is a great place for me to spawn. I mean, it does give me the ability to look for those keys. I can get out over there, but it's probably one of the worst spawns ever. And I, of course, immediately run into a high traffic area. Why? Because the crates here usually have some good stuff. Let's find some stuff up here sometimes. I don't usually start out here, so I don't check that particular spawn too often. Alright, let's check this area quickly. This is not touched. This is very unusual for this early. You need an intelligence folder. Maybe we can find one. Let's see, an intelligence folder. Okay. Yeah, that didn't end up in my bag. It's too fast. Point key, I already have one of those. Oh, no way. The director's freaking key. The key that I came for is on me, which means I'm probably gonna die. Just saying. Rather be lucky than good sometimes. Try to kill some time. That does not sound good. Before I go running outside. So loud. Oh no. And a squash, of course. Also something I need. really got to play this smart here. Have a friend that needs this unknown key, maybe. Save that. For him. Dead scavs here. Actually hoping I could get a real gun. What are the odds that I find the director's key in such a random place? Technically a blue helmet does protect me a little bit. Noodles, pressure gauge, board. Good news is there aren't too many reasons for a player to go across the big red this time, at this time of the raid. That makes me happy. Worth taking. Worth taking. Okay. Oh, this is the bonfire area. Yep. Yep. This is a bonfire area. So it's very likely might find some dead players. And or some dead... Yep, here's a dead player. He couldn't be shooting at me. What? The cultist should not be shooting at me. Right? I'm confused. Alright, we're running like hell. So the cultists are... I had no idea. Apparently the cultists are aggro to scabs? I had no idea. They're all pissed off. I don't know if they're chasing me or not. So I've got something I have to get out with, so we're gonna not go looting in there. I had no idea that the cultists are aggro to other scavs. And I need to get this item out. The director's key and the squash. I need both of those. Yeah, I think the cultists were chasing me, which is crazy, because they shouldn't be aggro against other scavs. That's totally news to me. Oh, you know what? Okay, that makes sense. That's what happened. That's probably what happened when I got killed at the sawmill. It's probably the same thing. It's probably the same thing. I'm almost certain of it now that I think about it. There we go. Director's key, baby. All right, we're in business now. Now I don't have to keep, hitting my head against the wall on woods right now. I can actually have room. No, I want to use that room for some insurance. Let's not do that. Bank robber's worthless. I keep the helmet. We're kind of running low on helmets, so maybe I can always sell it. Okay, the shotgun I will definitely use. Mosin I would have to sell to fence anyway, so I might as well just sell all that. But we got the director's key, baby. That's big news. That means tomorrow we're in business. We can actually do some other things other than going to woods, because I need the special event to be over so I can actually... Because the problem is with this special event, they suck the scavs from other spots and put them in the special event spot. But hey, we got a director's key. More importantly, now that I don't need that squash for the director's key, we can actually do some things that I need to get done in the hideout. All right, let's fire up the hideout. Haven't used it in a while. Med station. Built. Really worth it. Nutrition unit. That's what we need. Need to make this. Request coming up later. Anything on the workbench that we can make that's worth making? No, nothing worth making. So we're actually going to turn off our generator, because the food will be done. See, it'll get done in 18 hours, which is fine without power. Yeah, this is a scav shotgun somebody was using. Worth repairing. Shotguns are pretty reliable into the 80s. I have no problem using this later. I'm excited about the fact that we got the director's key. Gives us some stuff to do tomorrow. So I'll be back tomorrow. I might play later today, but it's probably going to be off stream. Just hit and miss because I've got a lot of things to do today. But we'll definitely be back tomorrow for a couple streams.